Hello everyone. Oh, well that was a mistake. Oops. Hello everybody. Happy Monday evening. I hope you all had a beautiful weekend. I am so excited to be here, and I am excited to show you some of our favorite red products from our line. My name is Sarah from, hi Amy. I am Sarah from Magpie Beauty USA, and I am coming on to show you the red products that I love, and then we're also going to do a little bit of swatching and of course show you my ultimate favorites, especially for the patriotic holidays that are coming up. So I'm going to clear the decks and we are going to hop right into it. Thank you, Amy. Happy Monday to you. I hope it has been a very good Monday. It's been a little hot, actually. Today we had to turn on the swamp cooler at the warehouse, and we all agreed that was a little sweaty. So I really wish that the 80-degree weather would come back, but it looks like we are finally in summer here in Utah. So wherever you are in the United States or in the world, I hope it's lovely weather for you. Okay, so I am going to clear the decks here, and I'm actually going to start by showing you the beautiful glitters and the beautiful, my very most favorite red foil that we have, and these types of items to let you know what you can use them for and how they would be so cute in your 4th of July manicures. So first up, let's go over the chromes. The two chromes that I pulled are Garnet and Candy, and you can see right off that Garnet is a little bit more pinky. If we're talking about Garnet the stone, it does have a pink undertone to it. It's not really a true deep red, so it definitely has some pink to it as compared to our Candy Chrome that is more of that ruby colored red. So either of these are going to be really, really beautiful for your 4th of July manicures. We'll just call them for our red manicures, because in general these can be used any time of the year. It just so happens that we're during the summer, which is when the patriotic season is here. So here we go. EFC 1242 says, those are gorgeous. I would love these in my collection. Yes, absolutely. There are some that I believe are true must-haves. I mean, all of these are so simple to use and would actually make any manicure that much better. So these two are the chromes that I chose. We have Candy and Garnet. Next up is the foil. So Poppy Joe is our red foil. Foil is so easy to use, and it is one of those products that I don't think gets reached for, because right now we're so heavy in the chrome season of the nail world. And so I think that chrome often gets used, but especially when you're in a hurry, foil is so fun to use, easy to use, and depending on the product and how you want your finished manicure to be, it can be a full nail, it can just be parts of a nail, this could be the background of fireworks, this could be the background to this could be the stripes in a flag, this could be the stars that you've painted onto a nail. So it can be so many different things. I really, really love this foil. Very easy to use and very easy to transfer. Again, the name is Poppy Joe. Next up, let's talk about the glitters. Actually, let's talk about the pigment. So Aura nails are all the rage also. I feel like we're kind of in a pigment or chrome, that is the most popular things right now. This is our red pigment. It's called Chili, and it would be so cute dusted on the tips and then white stars coming up from it, or a blue area and then white stars on the blue area with that red fade going up, or this could be the Aura nail in the middle of the nail with white stars around it. You could really get creative using the pigment, so fantastic option. Then we have the glitters. I'm saving my very most favorite for last. We have the glitters. Now we have a few different options as for red. First, we're going to talk about ruby. Ruby is going to be that Americana feel. It's going to give off that deeper hue. So if your client loves like a color like Y Delilah, which is one of our blue gel polishes, and they want that retro feel, I would choose ruby to pair with that, because it's just going to give that old-timey, fantastic, delicious Americana effect. So the next ones are our more bright reds. Oh, Amy says foil is the bomb, so easy and quick. I can't agree more. It's one of those, like your client came in 5 minutes late but they still want something. I would pop this on the tips and it would just be absolutely adorable. So foil is so fun. Okay, so our red glitters. First up is Scarlet. Scarlet is, I'm gonna actually clear the decks because I want you to see the size of the glitter. Scarlet is gonna be a fine glitter. So it's not an ultra fine, it's not like a dust, but it is a fine glitter. So this is the easiest one to apply. This can just be applied to the sticky layer of the nail, like the gel polish that you've cured, and then you just tap this into the sticky layer and brush off any excess and then top coat. So super easy to use, and it is a true red. And then next we have, again, that was Scarlet. Next we have Robin, and Robin is gonna work really nicely with Scarlet if you wanted to mix and match. This is gonna be a beautiful fade. This would be really fun to fade on the nail and then do like Get a Grip Cloud, how the trend is to have sparkles here, and then to do that white nail coming down. That would be really, really cute with Robin. But you can see it has really awesome reflection. This is a chunky glitter, so you do have to kind of follow the rules of chunky glitter versus a fine glitter. But once you get the hang of it, chunky glitter is very, very easy to use. And then last but not least is our Ultimate Red. Again, this one was called Robin. Our Ultimate Red, which is a red holographic, and this is Valentina. And I can't wait to introduce you because you're gonna be best friends. Here we go. Valentina is just one of those glitters that is so special. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Now, for me, I would choose Valentina, and I would want this as my full nail. So to make a full nail of chunky glitter, what I would do is mix this with a clear gel, maybe something like Get a Grip or a Give Me Strength, and then I would paint it on the nail as a gel polish. It's just so delicious. Gorgeous. And then of course I would pair that myself with Jazzy Joe, which is one of our blue gel polishes that I absolutely adore. So there are lots of different options when we're talking about different glitters for this season. And then last but not least is Stevie. Now Stevie is one of those really special, beautiful, I don't have any other really great words to explain how much I love Stevie, but it's just one of those that you have to trust the process, because when you apply Stevie onto the nail, it kind of has a dull effect, but when you top coat her, the magic happens. And it is just so pretty. In fact, I'm going to show you this. I want to swatch it on a nail. It is not a true red. Like if you look down here at the red holographic that's down here, it more has a deeper tone red. I would not call it ruby. It does not have that effect. Like it is red, but it's like a deep red, and it is rich and it is delicious, and I just love, love, love it. Oh, I'm missing people talking to me. Beauty Tender Nails. Hi, Sam. So glittery. Yes, so glittery. Amy, that's how I do it over red gel polish. Yes, I think you're talking about how I was talking about the application method using a chunky glitter. So you can lay down a layer of red gel polish and then mix your chunky glitter with a little bit of clear gel, paint it on. You're gonna have the most prettiest effect. Absolutely. And Amy, are you obsessed with Stevie? Because I am obsessed with Stevie. There was a season where at the salon we put this on everybody, and everybody would say, oh, it's so pretty. And then as soon as top coat, everyone would be like, oh, it's so pretty. We love, love, love Stevie. So she's just gonna make just something special out of your manicures. It's just so pretty. So I will swatch this for you in a little while. I'm actually gonna clear off the mess that I made, and then I want to show you the gel polishes that I have pulled. And we're gonna swatch those together, and then we will swatch Stevie at the end. So let me just clear the decks. All right. So first up we have, I'm just gonna swatch them I think all at the same time and not show them to you individually. Kayla Joe, you say Stevie for the win. I totally agree. Stevie for the win. Love, love, love it. All right, first up we have an oldie but a goodie in the Magpie line. This is Dorothy Slipper. This is a red that has glitter in it. Let me try and pull it up close so that you can see that it does have shimmer. It's very, very pretty. It does have a slight orange undertone, which you'll be able to see. And I'm gonna just go ahead and swatch each one for you, give you the full effect of the red gel polishes that we have in the Magpie line. I think you're also going to be able to really tell the differences between our old formula, which is what Dorothy Slipper is, as compared to our new formula once I get to those gel polishes. So let me give this a cure. And I'm going to do 2 at a time. So the next one is Bella Rouge. Bella Rouge is our traditional red. And it is a beautiful tone red. It does have a slight orange undertone. Beautiful, just traditional, gorgeous, like Corvette red. If you're watching, are you a fan of red nails? I used to not be a fan of red nails, and I'm going to tell you a story why. Because I grew up in Las Vegas, and when I was young and impressionable, people would say that it was hooker red, and I was like, oh, well, that is just unacceptable. We could not be hooker red, you know what I'm saying? So then I grew up thinking red nails were bad. And then I finally got red nails, and I was like, red nails are the bomb. I love red nails. They're just so pretty. And if you get that perfect color red, oh, absolutely delightful. All right, here's our second coat of Dorothy Slipper. You can see it is very sparkly. Beautiful. Missing all of your comments. Amy says Bella Rouge is forever a classic favorite red. Yes, yes, definitely just that classic traditional red. Beauty Tender Nails says that she loves Red Lobster, which I'm gonna be swatching that in just a minute. Red Lobster is absolutely gorgeous. I used to think red was only for old ladies, and now I love them, so I guess I'm old. Yep, you might be an old lady now. And I guess that happens to the best of us. That's funny. Kayla says, only orange red nails. Then I learned in France, red iOS is, maybe it is a neutral. So basically red is a neutral. I have to tell myself that during red holiday nails. Yes, I think red is a neutral for sure, and that it goes with everything. I think red is a powerful color, and that red nails are just, I don't know, to me they're hand grabbers without people grabbing hands, because I think that people just say, oh, that's a classy broad right there, you know, that kind of thing. Gorgeous. Bella Rouge, second coat, absolutely beautiful. It's just that traditional, absolutely beautiful red. All right, next up, we have Bloody Mary. Now, Bloody Mary, you're going to be able to see, is a deeper, darker red, like a ruby red. Not quite that red tone like Bella Rouge had. So it is definitely a darker, more Americana red, I would say. This would go really well paired with the ruby glitter that I was talking about earlier. I think that if your clients are into colors like Why Delilah, which is that old-fashioned blue, that cornflower blue, it would go so well with this color. And here, let me put it next to, like if you wanted that ruby glitter, it would just be so pretty with that. And then next after that is Candy Cane. Now I know the name indicates a holiday color, but Candy Cane is just the prettiest red gel polish. And so I wanted to add it in because I think that sparkly red is great for the summertime. So I wanted to add it into today's swatching because I love this color. That's why. So it's this deep red, kind of like how I said, where did she go? Stevie, where did I put you? I don't know, but I'll just pull this one. Okay, so Stevie is that deeper dark red. So is Candy Cane. It's that deep red, but it is a red, not a pinky red, not a ruby red, but it is just so beautiful. I love this color. And here is where you're going to be able to see the old formula to the new formula. You can see that coverage is different, and it paints on really, really buttery and nice. So the old formula definitely requires 2 coats for coverage, whereas our new formula is more like a 1-coat coverage. I still suggest 2 coats, but isn't that just so pretty? Can you see the sparkle in it? It's a beautiful, beautiful shimmer. Love, love, love. All right, our second coat of Bloody Mary. And you can see, even now that I go back to Bloody Mary after painting on that candy cane, that this is more like a ruby red. It definitely has that old-fashioned Americana feel rather than being a true red. So it just depends on what your clients want, what they like, and what they're into for the holiday season. So here is our second coat of candy cane. And I think I did forget to mention about our gel polishes. All of our gel polishes are a 60-second cure. So be sure to give all of the gel polishes a full cure in an LED lamp. You might notice as I'm swatching that some of them are getting less than 60 seconds, and that's only because I'm working on a swatch stick. But when we're working on a human, we want to make sure that we're giving it a full cure. Gorgeous. I love candy cane. Okay, put that into the lamp. And I will go back and check your comments. I'm so glad you're all here. Sam said, and my clients always get the most compliments while wearing red nails. Isn't that funny? Red is just one of those powerful colors that people are drawn to for whatever reason. And they will recognize, like, wow, that is a manicure. I love it. Nails by Kayla Jo said, hand grabbers. You're borrowing that phrase. Go for it, girl. And Beauty Tender Nails said that she loves Hard Eyes for, I'm going to say for candy cane. I think that's when you put it on. Gorgeous color. Okay, the last 2 colors that I have for you. The next one, Sam, is your favorite. It's Red Lobster. Red Lobster is our most popular red. It is one of those fiery hot reds. It does have a very, very bright hue to it, and it does have an orange undertone. And clients love it, nail techs love it. Beautiful, beautiful color. Yummy, yummy red. So if we compare it to candy cane, which is that deep red, and then we have Red Lobster next to it, you can see that this definitely has an orange tone to it. But that has been really popular amongst the red lovers lately. They're not going for the true reds or the deep reds. They are going for this beautiful, hot, fiery, orangey red. So pretty. And the last color I have to swatch for you is Festive AF. This is part of our holiday collection this past Christmas. And it is one of those ruby toned reds. And it also has a shimmer in it. Gorgeous color. Chicksaw said red is also a hard color to polish. It definitely can be. You definitely have to have a little bit of patience when polishing red. You don't want to get it on the skin because it's hard to remove and things like that. But once you get it on and it looks so fantastic. Love, love, love. Gorgeous. Now I'm going to compare this again to Candy Cane, which was the previous year's red. So this is going to give you that deep red tone. And this one kind of has almost a pinker undertone. Hopefully you can see the difference in the tones of red. And now for our second coat of the very popular Red Lobster. Nails by Kayla Jo. Red Lobster is so great for nail art too. Yes, because it does have a slightly thicker consistency. You're totally right. It is great for nail art. And it's a really fun pop of color to add to, you know, different nail art styles. Such a beautiful color. Gorgeous. And last but not least is our second coat of Festive AF. Beautiful. Now all of these colors can be purchased at magpiebeautyusa.com or on the Magpie USA app. If you don't have the app yet, it's very easy to use. just go to the App Store or to the Google Play Store, download the Magpie Beauty USA app. You're going to use the same login that you use on the website. That way you can shop on either platform, just dependent on your needs or your desires. And the nice thing is that the two platforms actually talk to each other, so you can track your purchases either way. So you can see what purchases you made on the app or on the website at any time because they are connected. So it's really, really nice to use. The app is very user-friendly, so you can purchase any of these products there. Again, Red Lobster, and then the last one we did was Festive AF. Now I did want to, I'm not going to swatch it, but this is our brand new Chili Hot. This is from the Bon Voyage collection. I didn't put this one in because although it is considered our red for that collection, you can see automatically it's more a very orangey red as compared to any of our reds down here. But if your client wanted something, say, a little bit not traditional at all, what I would do is I would pair this with either the vitamin C that was also in this collection, or I would pair this with seashell and just have a really fun, off-the-wall, bright manicure for the 4th of July. I think that would be so cute. So I definitely wanted to just give a quick shout out to the brand new Chili Hot. It's a very fun color to have in your collection, and for those clients who just like a little bit out of the ordinary. All right, now that we have swatched all of the red gel polishes that we have, then what I want to show you is Stevie, which I did find. Stevie is, she's just so pretty, gorgeous. So what I'm gonna do is the Bella Rouge swatch. So let me go over these really quickly because I'm about to put Stevie over Bella Rouge. So first up we had Dorothy Slipper, then we did Bella Rouge, then we did Bloody Mary, and then Candy Cane. Then we had Red Lobster, and last but not least was Festive AF. So lots of different reds to meet all of your needs. And now I'm going to put Stevie over Bella Rouge and top coat so that you can see how pretty this is. Now Bella Rouge, you can see compared to this, does have a slight orange undertone. And so it's not quite that traditional red for the summertime, for the patriotic holidays. So you would want to pair this if you were doing like a full manicure. I would put this with, say, Candy Cane, or I would put Stevie on all of the nails just so you didn't have a different tone of color like that. And that way it all matched. But Stevie, you're just going to take some onto, this is an applicator brush from Magpie, and you're going to pat that onto the nail. And I'm just putting it directly onto the tacky layer of Bella Rouge. Very easy to use. And then once I'm sure that everything is laid down, I'm going to dust off any excess. And of course mine had a little bit of glitter in it, but we're going to call that okay. My applicator brush had glitter in it from a previous use. All right, so once I feel like all of my excess is removed and laid down, then what I could do is if I wanted to double top coat this, I could go in with a layer of Get a Grip and then cure that and then go in a layer with a layer of my top coat. But I do feel like this is a very smooth and even coverage and that there are no pieces sticking up. So I'm just gonna go directly in with top coat. You can see if we look at it sideways, there are no pieces that are stuck. When I wipe it, there's nothing coming off on my glove, like there's nothing there. So I'm just gonna go right in with a layer of Top It Off. You could also use like a diamond. You can use whatever top coat is your favorite. And already you can see, oh, maybe if I put my finger behind it, you can see that this is like this gorgeous red, and then this is a dull red. I just love Stevie so much. It turns into this incredible bright red. Beauty. Stevie is so gorgeous. And I don't even know if you're getting the full effect, which is always what happens. But in person, this is like bright, absolutely stunning, gorgeous, bright red. I love Stevie, and I hope that you will take my word for it and give it a try, because all of a sudden it just turns into this, mesmerizing red. Gorgeous in every way. Okay, I'm going to put that in for a full cure. Is there anything, hi Tammy, thank you. Is there anything that I can show you of the products that I've already pulled out, like the chromes or the glitters, something that if you are needing help with really quickly, I'd be happy to go ahead and do that for you. Just let me know. I'll give you a minute to type that in if anybody needs any help with application. Chromes and pigments. All right. So the only pigment I have here is the chili. And I can walk you through how to do this in just a moment. I'm just waiting for this. I'm going to take it out. For this absolutely stunning Stevie to come out of the lamp. But let's go ahead and work through a chrome, shall we? We'll work through a chrome application together before we call it a night. So thank you so much, CC Nails 89, for your suggestion. Okay, I'm going to chrome Candy. And since I have these red swatches here and I'm going to end up throwing them away, I am going to use a red swatch. I'm going to use, in this case, Bloody Mary. And let's work through if this was on a client. Here we go. So the first thing that I would do if this was my client is make sure that my base coat has a very smooth application. So this has a little bit of glitter in it, but I think it's going to be okay. I would make sure that my base coat was a very smooth application, and then that my gel polish was also a smooth application, because chrome shows every lump and bump, right? So we want to make sure that everything is nice before we move on to the chrome portion. Then I'm going to go in, we need a no wipe top coat. And from Magpie, that is our Top It Off. And I'm going to give a thin application. We do not need a crazy application of top coat here, because we are not looking to make the nails bulky. We are just looking for a no wipe surface. Make sure that I'm capping the free edge. And with Top It Off, I like to go through and make sure that everything is nice and level before I go into the lamp. And unfortunately, I do have an air bubble. There we go. Ooh. So I'm gonna just work that off the nail real fast. And then make sure everything is nice and level. You can hold your client's nail upside down if you'd like to. Now, I'm just always very, very cautious at this point, because like I said, if I cure this with any lump or bump, then my chrome is gonna then be bumpy. So I just make sure that my top coat has, you know, gone to the sides is all the way at the back, everything like that. And then we're gonna go in for a full 60-second cure. Now, it's really important that your client's hand goes in the lamp properly, and we don't go in halfway. We want to go in the lamp all the way, even if we're doing one nail at a time, because depending on how your lamp is, the Magpie lamp has lights around the outer side, or around like in a U. So if your client is only halfway and the lights are up here, it's not getting a full cure. So make sure your hand is going all the way in the lamp, okay? Then I do have to give this a full 60-second cure, so we will just let that finish curing, and then we will move on to the next step. Now, the next step, what you can do is either use your finger, you can use a glove, or you can use a chrome applicator, which is, this is a very common tool in the industry. I am going to use a chrome applicator. It is my favorite way to apply chrome. And right now I'm just wiping out the excess chrome from the last time that I did chrome. And as we all know, chrome goes a very long way. So I'm going to grab just a little bit on my chrome applicator and just start rubbing. Now, when we're using, I like using the chrome applicator, and I always have my hand at the very back of it. We don't need a ton of pressure here. Even if you are using your finger, you're just gently rubbing in the chrome into that no wipe top coat. You don't have to scratch it. You don't have to be, you know, crazy with it. Just very light pressure, making sure to rub all over, making sure you're getting the sidewalls, the free edge, everywhere. Then I take off my excess chrome, and then I go over it again with light pressure. And what I'm trying to do is collect any little bit of dust that might not be absorbed. I guess that's not really what's happening, but it's not in the top coat. Does that make sense? We don't want any dust, because what happens is then you are going to have a pixelated chrome application. So making sure that everything is nice and rubbed in, we have no excess dust anywhere. And then from here, we're going to take our, oh, I got a little bit of dust from my towel. Okay, from here, we're going to give the free edge just a really light buff, very light buff, and then that creates a little bit of dust. Can you see the dust? So we need to make sure that that dust gets wiped off. So I'm going to take my trusty dust brush, remove all of the dust, and then I'm going to go in with, you can go in with our Rubber Up, you can go in with Get a Grip, or you can go in with Give Me Strength. Whatever clear gel you prefer. I prefer Get a Grip because it does have a little bit of flexibility and it is a nice clear gel. So I'm just gonna go in and give a very light coat to the nail, making sure to cap that free edge. And then, once everything is nice and level, I'm gonna put this in for a full 60-second cure. Hi Kate, how you doing? All right, and this goes for a full 60-second cure. And then once this step is done, then you can go in with your finishing gel. Now, some people like to top it off as their finishing gel, or you could use, where's my Like a Diamond? You can go in with Like a Diamond. Now, Like a Diamond is also a finishing gel. It's a top coat, both of these are. This one is a no wipe, and this one has a very slight inhibition layer that you would need to wipe off with our cleanser. So you can decide which one that you would prefer. It really is preference at this point. You could use either one to finish off your chrome nail. Now, once that has cured for a full 60 seconds, you would go through and give a thin layer. We don't need bulk here. We don't need anything extra on the nail, so there's no need to be putting on a thick layer. Just a thin layer of your top coat. Make sure to cap that free edge. And once everything is level and how you like it, then you would go in for a full 60-second cure at the end, and your chrome will last a full 3 to 4 weeks. Very easy process. It's just that chrome takes steps, right? So as long as we do each step, then you'll be good to go. All right, and that goes. Oops, I think I touched something. Hold on. Oh no, it just needs to. Okay, got it. Kate, you said so good. I came in late. Are those reds chromes, or is it a singular chrome over different reds? So right now somebody asked me to show the chrome process. So I was chroming candy over one of our red swatches. In this case, I chose the swatch of Bloody Mary. All right. Next up, now you wanted help with pigment, but I do not have a swatch, a color here for you to do pigment over, but I'm going to tell you how it works, and then you can give this a go, okay? So what you would do is, with a lighter color, you could choose like a neutral, or you could use a nude, or you could even use like a pale white, like a milky white, say Get a Grip Cloud, or Fresh as a Daisy, which is one of our gel polish colors. So with that base, you're gonna then put on you're gonna put on velvet top coat and give that a full 60-second cure. And then you would rub the chrome or the pigment into the cured layer of our velvet top. Now, velvet top does not have a sticky layer, so you're just going to gently rub the pigment powder onto the velvet top. And then here's the trick, is when you go to top coat over that, and if you didn't want to go in right with top coat, then you would go in with Get a Grip. But you want to have a floaty layer. Did you notice that when I did my chrome, I did not have a floaty layer? I kind of just brushed on a very thin layer. When you're using pigments, because we don't want to drag the dry pigment off of the dry cured velvet top, you do need to have a floating layer. There needs to just be like, you need to be able to glide that gel over top of it. We don't have to have it thick, but we don't want to be like brushing like this, okay? So just kind of glide that gel over top, and then once you're happy with it being covered, give that a cure, and then you can go in with your top coat after that. So it's a very simple process. Just be very careful after you apply the pigment to the no wipe velvet top, that the next layer is a floaty layer, and you'll be so happy with the outcome. Okay, Chickshaw said, before the top coat, what did you apply before the clear? So before the top coat, in this case on the chrome, I applied a layer of Get a Grip, which is a base coat, but you could use, let me show you the different options you have. You could use Get a Grip. You could use, do I have that in clear here? You could use a layer of Rubber Up if you choose. You could use a layer of Give Me Strength Clear. So any of these clear gels are going to cover your chrome or your pigment very nicely, okay? I like Get a Grip just because I like the consistency of it. I like the way I can work with it, things like that. But it's really preference. All of them will do the job well. All right, I think that takes care of everything. Chickshaw, you're very welcome. Thank you. And everybody, I hope that this live was helpful. Again, these were all of our favorite red products, especially for during the patriotic months. But of course, these can be used anytime at Christmas time, Valentine's. I mean, anytime that your client wants red nails, which could be literally any Tuesday of the year, right? Because red nails are so great. So anyway, you can purchase all of these products at Magpie Beauty USA. And as always, if you ever have any questions regarding any of the products that we manufacture, that we create for you, please just let us know. We're always happy to help in any way. In fact, I had somebody message us and ask for a live on Build It, so we are getting that onto the schedule, so you can watch for that coming soon. We're always happy to help in any way that we can. So until next time, have a good one. Bye.